First of all, I wanted to thank you because you are one of the smartest people and the most pragmatic people that I have ever met. Thank you for everything you did for our cooperation. Thank you for taking care of this small and for us very important, for you relatively unimportant country. Thank you for supporting us, and thank you for understanding our problems better than many others, and thank you for putting yourself into our shoes from time to time. This meeting means a lot to us, means a lot to my team, and it's of an utmost significance for Serbia, and we brag ourselves, we boast ourselves of the fact that German companies do employ almost 65,000 people in Serbia, and our aim, our main target is to get 100,000 people employed by German companies. And I hope that, speaking about chain of supply for your best and your biggest companies, that they're gonna pick Serbia in the future as well, and those that are already present in Serbia, they will remain in this country continuing their business. We'll always be very ready to discuss all business issues, all economic issues, everything that we need to do in improving our capacities, in improving our abilities to attract German investments. But you need to know why I'm so serious, although very jubilant to see you. It's because we really want to see bigger German presence here in our country, and it really makes difference. If you compare, and Jörg is just next to you, he knows that, and he knows that I'm saying the truth. You know, when you ask Serbian people about German investments and about some other investments, even if they are coming from different parts of European Union, Serbs will always take German investors and German investments, and will always work rather for Germans than for all the others altogether. And thank you for this, and we accepted this green agenda, which is not easy for us. It is very obligatory to us, and you know that, that we have a lot of coal deposits, and that we need to do a lot in getting more of green energy in the future, that we haven't done so far regarding climate change is almost nothing in this country. We are not prepared at all. And when we speak to you and when we sign this, it will mean that we'll have to be very dedicated and very devoted to the new tasks. And at the same time, we hope that Germany will overcome all the difficulties regarding COVID-19 crisis. And in the first 6 months, we got the drop of our trade just 5.9%, which is almost nothing, bearing in mind that we were facing this terrible coronavirus crisis. And it shows that Germany is by far the biggest partner for Serbia, trade partner, but also when we come not only to goods but to the services, it's also #1 partner for Serbia. And the difference, the discrepancy between Germany and #2, which is Italy, #3, which is, well, sometimes Bosnia, sometimes Russia, it's becoming bigger and bigger. And Germany is by far #1, and it's growing, that difference, and it will be bigger and bigger in the future. And thank you for really showing an interest for our country, for finding some time to discuss these issues and to sign this very important, although you call it technical agreement or technical cooperation agreement, for us it's substantive agreement. It's something that shows your approach towards this region, towards this country, and you'll always get big support from Serbia. You'll always be very loyal, and I know, my dear friend, dear Peter, you know in politics that there is nothing that lasts shorter than gratitude. But I can tell you that when you speak to Serbia, when you speak to me, that you'll always have good, very faithful friends, and we never forget what someone did for us. And we always, if we are in a position to do so, we always, I cannot say pay back, but we give back everything with full loyalty and with the very best manners. Thank you once again for having us today. I'm proud to sign these papers and to say that we wait for your arrival, we wait for your visit to Serbia, and you know, you can say whatever you want to Serbs, to Serbians, but there is only one sentence that would be very offensive and very insulting for us. That's if you would say that we were not hospitable enough, and everything else is okay. And thank you once again for this great opportunity.